everybody, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I have a confession to make. I didn't realize that YouTube had like an email service until today. I was checking my Yahoo email and I had like tons of spammed emails from YouTube, and I clicked on them and they were messages that people had sent me. So I wanted to apologize, especially to AJ Hog1, I hope, or Ho1, I don't want to say that wrong. It's H-A-U-G-H, so sorry about that. And you and me equals us. So I did respond to your messages. Thank you guys so much for sending me messages, and I'm actually kind of impressed that anybody even watched my video. So aside from that, I actually have a urinary tract infection right now, so I'm in a lot of like discomfort right now, and I've been taking over-the-counter stuff and antibiotics. So anyways, it's been a rough day. I'm in my pajamas, been in them all day, but it's been kind of nice just to relax around the house. So today I was going to do a video on nutrition for people with endometriosis. And I'm just going to go ahead and say off the bat, I am not a nutritionist, a nurse, a doctor, a scientist, anything like that. I'm an interior designer and a home stager, and the only biology knowledge that I have is from taking biology in college years ago. So anyway, I got information from different websites and also from this book called Endometriosis, A Key to Healing Through Nutrition. I bought this book about a year ago, I guess, well, maybe like last fall, from Amazon.com for about $8. And I never finished reading it because it was really very scientific. It's written by scientists, researchers, and doctors, so there's a lot of medical jargon in there that I just didn't understand and I just didn't have patience for. So I got some ideas from there. Like, they talked a lot about avoiding sugar, avoiding eating too much meat, stuff like that. But one of the most interesting things that I found was online, and it said to avoid soy if you have endometriosis. And I read on a few different websites about how soy makes your body produce more estrogen, which makes your endometriosis worse. So last fall I started eating soy-free. Well, it was really just low soy because I cheated once in a while, but I could definitely tell a huge difference in my symptoms. I did not have pain as frequently or as severely when I was doing low soy. And like, if I ate a candy bar or something that had soy in it, within like 10 minutes, my ovaries were like screaming. It was awful. So I've tried to stick to it, except for the last month. I've been traveling a lot. I've gone to Myrtle Beach, and I've gone to Pennsylvania, and then we've had a lot of family coming into town, and just job interviews and different things, and starting my company, and we just had a lot going on. So we've been eating out a lot, or just grabbing quick things like those frozen like skillet dinner things. So in the last month, my husband and I talked about this earlier, he's noticed that I've been complaining about my pain a lot more. So yeah, I think there's something to be said about going soy-free. So there's a website. It's www.endo-resolved.com, and I'll put a link at the bottom. But they have a lot of really good information about soy-free living with endometriosis. And I'm just kind of picking a few things from the website and reading it out because the particular article was really long. But they said 74% of Americans believe that soy is a super health food. And then it talks about soy, all of the chemical components of it and everything. 2 isoflavones, I guess, found in soy. The same 2 promoted by the industry for everything from menopause relief to cancer protection were said to demonstrate toxicity in estrogen-sensitive tissues in the thyroid, and in the thyroid. That last sentence is rather important for women with endometriosis. There are 2 camps for the use of soy in food. There is the traditional Oriental use of soy in fermented products. These products are produced naturally and do not contain soy and do not contain the same chemicals and toxins of the modern highly processed use of soy. Then it goes on into the history of soy in the Orient and talks about the complicated chemical processing of soy. It says, the modern approach to the use of soy has come by default by finding a use of soybean products after the extraction of oil from the bean. There was so much soybean residue that extensive multi-million-dollar campaigning and advertising was used to promote this new wonder protein. It lists 11 health hazards of soy, and number 3 on the list, like I'm not sure if they're in order of like occurrence or anything, but number 3 says soy phytoestrogens disrupt endocrine function and have the potential to cause infertility and to promote breast cancer in adult women. Many women who change their old diet for a diet to control endometriosis will be replacing dairy and protein foods and substituting them with soy products. These will include soy milk, soy spreads, soy cheeses, soy-based burgers, and substitute meats, and many other alternative soy products. You need to avoid all modern soy-based foods and food substitutes. The only safe soy foods are those that come from Eastern traditions of fermented foods like miso and tamari. These foods are safe enough for the healthy person, but for women with endometriosis, their consumption needs to be minimal because of the high levels of phytoestrogens. So soy intake worsens endometriosis symptoms and causes breast cancer. I have my little list here so that I stay on track. Okay, so first of all, avoid soy at all costs. And soy is not just found in like soy sauce and tofu. It's found everywhere. It's even in face washes, lotions, candles, ink. And it's found in a lot of foods under different aliases like soy lectin, xanthan gum. Also look out for soybean oil and soybeans. And some of the places you'll find them, like soy lectin is an emulsifier, so it's used in a lot of powdered things like hot chocolate, seasoning packets, cake mixes, even like Crystal Light drink mixes. And I'll show you this in just a second. Soybean oil is found in salad dressings, peanut butter, cake mixes, and pasta sauces, and in other things. Those are just some of the first things I could think of. Xanthan gum is a soy derivative that is found in diet drinks and chewing gum, especially like Eclipse and Orbit and those like sugar-free gums. So there are some safe items. Like I made a list of things that you can eat because the first time I went shopping, I don't know if I already said this or not, but the first time I went shopping for soy-free food was last fall, and I thought it was going to be really easy, that I would just avoid getting like Chinese food and I would be okay. But when I was reading the labels, soy is in like everything, and sometimes it's listed at like they'll list it in big print like contains soy, but sometimes you have to go through like 30 lines of ingredients to find whether or not it's listed. And the FDA does not require that it be listed under the allergy warnings, so a lot of food manufacturers don't list it there. So there are some things that you can do to avoid soy. Like one of my favorite cereals, Cascadian Farms, has a lot of great granolas, and in the mornings I like mixing this in with yogurt, and it's like a really good like high protein filling breakfast that keeps me held over till lunchtime. This is the oats and honey flavor, and then they also have their cinnamon, raisin, and fruit and nut flavors don't have soy, but their chocolate one does. Some oatmeals, like this one is from Oat Revolution, and I get it for like $1 a box at the grocery store. It doesn't contain soy. I really like macaroni and cheese, but I was running into like Velveeta and all of those have soy. So we found Annie's homegrown pasta, and some of them are all natural, some of them are organic. But don't let that fool you. Some things that are organic can contain soy because, I mean, soy is a plant. So, but if you read the ingredients, there's no soy ingredients listed there. I love Emerald's pasta sauces, and I like doing them like with lasagna and tortellini and stuff like that. But they all have soy except for his cacciatore sauce. So I like Bertolli sauce now. As far as I know, none of them contain soy. At least none of the ones that I've tried. So, also Bush's baked beans. These don't contain soy products, at least not the original, the home style, or the maple cured bacon. Swiss Miss, a good dessert substitute. A lot of candy bars contain soy. I found one candy bar that didn't. My husband found it at a health food store, and it was like $4 for just one bar of chocolate. So sometimes when I have a sweet tooth, what I'll do is just get a Swiss Miss. Swiss Miss makes puddings, in the refrigerated section of the store, and they have the different chocolate flavors. They're a really good alternative to ice cream or to candy bars. And then I have one more thing written down. Oh yeah. Okay, my favorite side dish is Near East Wild Mushroom Couscous. Some of their other flavors do contain soy. That one does not, and it is absolutely delicious. So when I first started shopping for soy-free foods, I found that it was kind of expensive. So I started clipping coupons. You can get them at coupons.com. If you have Kroger where you live, you can go on their website and download e-coupons. You can also look on their sales flyer online. CVS does their extra care bucks. I don't know if Walgreens does anything. And I'm not sure if all Walmarts are doing this or just the two where I live, but now they have this coupon exchange thing like in the lobbies of the stores, and they just have big baskets set up where you can drop off coupons that you're not going to use and then take coupons from the basket that you like. I think that's a really cool idea. So those are just some ideas I had for you guys for ways to save money while you're trying to eat healthier for your particular health needs. So thank you guys again for watching, and please subscribe. And if you have any other ideas for like managing your endometriosis pain through nutrition, I would love to hear them. This is just the one that seems to work best for me. So thanks again for watching, and you guys have a great day.